I started dating Kojima-san. Well, see ya.
Right now, I'm being dumped by my girlfriend in front of the public, and there are many people from my company. My name is Tomoki Ono. I'm an office worker in Tokyo. I'm not the type to stand out and lead everyone, but I'm an ordinary guy who works diligently. And this is Karen Suzuki. She will be my ex-girlfriend. Until a few months ago, we were lovey-dovey, even hinting at marriage. But she changed her mind in a split second. What a humiliation. And the man next to Karen, who has his arm around her, is Shun Kojima. He joined the company as a mid-career hire and is hailed as a handsome and popular guy by everyone. Karen, what is this all about?
Just what I said earlier. Kojima-san is cooler than you, to be honest.
I'm sorry for being cooler than you.
What the heck?
It's unfortunate for you, but that's how it is.
My mind went blank, and I could only fall into silence. I felt so miserable and on the verge of tears. And at that moment, a voice resounded.
Don't get conceited just because of your good looking. A person's character is what matters. Don't you understand such a basic thing?
What do you mean?
You're just showing everyone how dumb you are. It's perfect for me, though. I have something to say to someone. Thank you for breaking up with him, Karen Suzuki.
For some reason, Todo-san thanked Karen. Karen looked puzzled, and then she continued with a surprising line.
Please go out with me, Tomoki Ono-san.
What?
Her name is Hirori Todo. She's the most beautiful woman in the office. She's capable at work, but because she doesn't show her smile, she's somewhat avoided by others. She's a cool and beautiful lady. So everyone was surprised that she would make a public confession like that. There's a reason for this commotion. It goes back a few months. Karen and I are colleagues. It didn't take long for us to become close in the same department.
I want to get married soon. I would be really happy if it's with you, Tomoki-kun.
Having grown up in an all-voice environment, Karen was my first girlfriend, and I was determined to cherish her. And then, after a few years, a man named Shun Kojima joined the company as a mid-career hire. This guy's handsome and friendly, and he's popular among everyone. He's always overflowing with confidence. But before I knew it, he started picking on me. Tomoki-san, how do you do this again? Oh, it's like this. Wait a moment.
Oh, I'm better at that, so let me teach you.
He's so friendly to everyone else, but what's with his attitude with me? Then, I heard a familiar voice.
Kojima-san, you seem to understand everything.
Thank you. I was relied upon in my previous job as well, so everyone, please rely on me.
Okay.
Karen-san, you really understand me well, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ono is so unreliable.
And Karen thinks he's handsome too, huh? I guess it can't be helped though. Meanwhile, there was a time when I and Todo-san were entrusted with a project. I might not be very reliable, but I look forward to working with you.
Okay.
I don't understand what she's thinking when she replies without making eye contact. Does she hate me? Well, she doesn't seem interested in anyone anyway. When she casually averted her gaze, something fell. Oh, something fell. Here you go.
Thank you.
That was an old and worn out mechanical pencil. I hope it's not broken. So I ended up spending more time with Todo-san. Todo-san is respected by everyone around her for her competence. That's why I also respected her. But she was different from my initial impression of her. She had a cute side too. That was when we first went to meet a client. Todo-san, are you really sure about this route?
Yes, I've checked it multiple times on the computer, and I have printed out the map too.
I see. Thanks. Can I just see that for a moment? Places I want to go with my crush. Best dating spot rankings?
Huh?
I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. So, you have a crush, huh? Todo-san, who always calmly does her work and never makes mistakes, turn out to be directionally challenged and does this kind of research too, huh? You're cute. I'm cheering you on, so do your best. Todo-san, what are you doing?
The boss's son. He likes tough rangers, so I want to give them stickers.
During a break, her desk was overflowing with character-themed snacks that came with stickers. Although it's an amount that can't be eaten by one person, she's diligently eating them alone. I like snacks too, so let me help.
Thank you.
Oh, Todo-san, thank you for doing this all the time.
I do it just because I like it.
My son is always happy. He says you're a kind lady. Since they met at the company barbecue gathering, my son likes Todo-san. Oh, I see. I can understand why. She tends to be misunderstood by others, but she's actually a very charming person. But she's shy, so she doesn't speak much. One day, while taking a break from work to buy coffee, I saw the two of them talking. It seems like Kojima is hitting on Todo-san.
What I'm saying is, just tell me your phone number, will you?
It's not possible.
You're really cold, Hiyori-chan.
Please move aside.
Who do you think you are, acting all high and mighty?
Hey, what are you doing? She clearly doesn't like it.
Ono-san.
What? It's none of your business.
It is. She's an important colleague of mine. Stop pestering her.
You haven't been able to get your girlfriend's attention lately, right? Stop taking out on me, will you?
What does Karen have to do with this?
Just forget about it. Don't get so worked up like that.
I felt irritated by him, who was grinning. Well, it's true things haven't been going well with Karen, but... could it be?
Well, whatever. See ya.
Wait a minute! Hey! That night, I contacted Karen. Yes, after that, there was talk of having a belated welcome party for Kojima. Reluctantly, I was told by Karen that I had to come, so I attended. Looking back now, it probably was her plan to show off her relationship with Kojima. And so, I lost my first girlfriend in my life in front of everyone and lost my dignity. The drinking party ended abruptly. It's so painful to go to the office from now on. The next day, I headed to the office with heavy steps. As soon as I stepped into the office, everyone looked at me all at once. Feeling uneasy under their gaze, I went to my desk, and a coworker approached me in a hushed voice. Hey, they're being all lovey-dovey over there. Is that okay? Huh? What do you mean? What the hell is going on? In such a visible place? Are they making fun of me or something? I averted my gaze from the two of them. Then, the coworker spoke. And stay calm as you hear this. They're spreading rumors in other departments that you cheated on her first. What? What? Everyone in our department knows that can't be true, but other departments don't know the real story. That's why people from other departments are so cold to me, huh? I'm being misunderstood by people whom I don't even know. What should I do? I was in despair and let out a sigh, just as the colleague continued. By the way, the person who is rumored to be your affair partner is Todo-san. She confessed her love to you yesterday, right? That's making things complicated. Why did it turn out like that? It has nothing to do with her. Yeah, I think Todo-san is definitely better than Suzuki, but it's just bad timing. Well, I've just been dumped, so I can't think about having a new girlfriend now anyway. My thoughts are all jumbled up. What should I do? Whoa, what is it?
I have something to talk to you.
After murmuring just that, I was taken by her.
I'm really sorry.
No, there's no need for Todo-san to apologize.
Are we having an affair?
What? We're not, right? We've never done such a thing, right? Seeing me in a panic, Todo-san trembles, and then she starts shaking her shoulders.
You're panicking too much.
It's not funny at all.
I'm glad you don't seem angry, though.
Rather than being angry, I'm in a state of shock. I've been seeing Karen flirt with Kojima these days too. I was surprisingly calm. Even when I saw the two of them being lovey-dovey, it felt unreal.
Should we really have an affair?
Todo-san?
I mean, thank you for always helping me.
Suddenly, my cheeks got enveloped by her smooth hands, and I panicked. It wasn't the usual Todo-san, and it was enough to stir up my emotions. She left, leaving me in a state of confusion. Mischievous Todo-san. I had never seen her like that before. That was more than enough to drive me crazy. Jeez, what's wrong with everyone? From that day on, my struggles began. Karen and Kojima kept flirting around, and Todo-san takes every opportunity to tease me. I need to photocopy these. Standing by the photocopy machine with documents in hand, people from other departments avoided me. There's an error. What should I do? Oh, let me fix it. Oh, don't worry about it. It's painful to be so blatantly avoided like that. Since then, Karen and I never had a chance to talk. However, when I was preparing for a meeting, we became alone together. Oh, Karen. I've always wanted to ask, why did you have to declare that in front of everyone? Yes, what I wanted to ask was about what she did at the drinking party. I didn't think she would do such a crazy thing.
It's your fault.
Huh?
Shin told me you were having an affair with Todo-san.
Oh, that's how it was.
Shin tells me he loves me the most, and he's handsome too.
I couldn't argue back. I just listened to her words. Everything was going according to Kojima's plan. But even if I were to argue back now and try to get Karen back, I knew we couldn't go back to how things were before. After some time, when everyone started to forget about the rumors, we were in the document storage room. Todo-san!
Yeah!
Todo-san, who was using a ladder to reach the documents, lost her balance and fell. I happened to be there and instinctively caught her. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry,
As long as you're not injured, it's fine. So, can you move?
I'm sorry, but I'd like to stay like this a little longer.
Whoa! Whoa! What should I do? Then, at that moment, we heard a noise. We quickly moved away from each other. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize there were people here. Oh, no. It's okay. We awkwardly apologized to each other. Then, the people from the other department start whispering among themselves.
Hey, weren't they rumored to have an affair before?
Huh? They're flirting in the office? That's so sick. I panic upon hearing their conversation. I opened my mouth to argue back, but...
He just protected me as I fell. What? But... Ono-san has done nothing wrong. I'm the one who's been hitting on him and causing trouble to him.
Todo-san defended me. It just hurt my heart to see her like that. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. I apologize for causing you trouble. After bowing to the people from the other department, they left awkwardly. I reach out my hand to Todo-san. I'm sorry. I couldn't come up with anything clever to say. It's frustrating. Everyone loves gossiping.
It's me who's causing trouble to you. I'm sorry.
It's not true. If only I were more dependable.
That's not it. Ono-san, you've always been too kind.
Huh?
We've known each other from a long time ago, you know?
What do you mean?
Even now, and in the past, you've helped me a lot.
And then, Todo-san started talking. The story went back to her high school days.
Back in high school, I was very introverted and gloomy, unlike now. I had no friends, and I was often teased by those around me. Even at the cram school I attended during that time, it was the same. I always looked down, unable to make friends. I think I stood out from the others. But there was one person who always talked to me. That person always talked to me without treating me differently from everyone else. Without pushing away the gloomy me. His smile was so wonderful. It gave me the reason for me to live.
While watching her talk happily, I remembered my own high school days. I remember there was such a girl at my cram school. A girl who always looked lonely.
I was really happy when we met again. Tomoki Ono-san, I'm talking about you.
Todo-san looked at me and smiled. That gentle smile reminded me of something. I see. So that was you. She was that girl back then.
Even back then and now, thank you for helping me. I've been waiting all this time. I thought that if I kept this mechanical pencil with me, I would meet you again someday.
Ah, that's the one I gave you back then.
When I forgot my pencil case, you lent it to me, and you said I could keep it. I've treasured it all this time. It's like my protection charm.
I hugged Todo-san right there. I don't know what made me do it, but I couldn't help but hug her. I'm sorry. I can only say cliché words, but will you listen to me? Please go out with me.
Yes, I'd be happy to.
From that day on, we no longer cared about what others thought. No matter what anyone said, as long as we were together, we were fine. We worked together, and whenever our eyes met, we smiled at each other. We were living much more peaceful days compared to before. We'll have a barbecue as a company event again soon. Everyone is welcome to bring their families. After some time had passed, and we had gotten used to calling each other by our first names, the annual barbecue event was to be held again. Yuri, you wanted to meet the department head's son, right? You must be happy.
Yeah, we have to collect lots of stickers again.
And I have to help her so that she won't have to eat too much snacks.
What? That will make my clothes smell, right, Shun?
Don't say that. It will ruin the mood. Barbecue is the best, right? I get to eat lots of meat.
They were flirting in a corner of the office. It had become a familiar sight in the office by now. Everyone had forgotten about our rumors by now.
No way! It's too hot. Todo-san, do it for me.
Understood. Suzuki-san, you do this.
It's not something a girl should do. I'm not doing this.
Hiyori, you don't have to put so much effort into starting the fire. I'll do it.
Is that so? Then I'll leave it to you.
So you call each other by your first names, huh?
It's none of your business.
It's definitely my business. We went out for so many years.
Karen's smirk started to irritate me. Hiyori looked at her with a serious expression.
Todo-san, you look scary. Stop it, it's just a joke.
You, don't talk to Hiyori anymore.
Why not? It's partly thanks to us. You guys get along so well now. You should thank us.
Karen, just shut up.
Hey, is the fire ready yet?
Hey, Shun, these people are complaining to me.
Hey, don't mess with my girlfriend.
They're so annoying. I'll just ignore them. We decided to ignore them and focus on our tasks. Just then, the two of them sensed that we were ignoring them and got mad at us.
You're really stuck up and unfriendly. That's why you get dumped by me.
You're so lame. You just look a bit above average. And I don't remember being dumped by you.
Huh? Don't mess with me, you little...
He got so mad that he argued with Hiyori in a loud voice. And then, Karen heard that and got angry.
What does that mean, Shun? So, you were hitting on me and her at the same time? That's terrible.
Oh, that's not what happened at all. You see, I'm good looking, so everyone hits on me.
Everyone? It's not just me and her?
It's not like that.
Shin, you've been acting really strange lately. Maybe it would have been better if I had stayed with Tomoki.
What the hell are you saying? You're going back to this lame guy? I doubt your taste. I even went through the trouble of spreading that rumor to break you guys up.
What do you mean by that?
As they started to get agitated, I heard a child's voice from afar. Hiyori-chan! It was a cute boy with round eyes. At first, I didn't know who he was, but it clicked for me.
It's Yuka.
Hiyori was happy to see him. Yuku was also excited. He was like a cute little puppy. And then, at that moment, the juice from the nearby table spilled onto Karen's lap. Oh, I'm sorry.
What the hell are you doing? This is the worst. Whose kid is this? You should take responsibility for this expensive dress.
Oh, Karen, stop it!
Kojima desperately tried to stop her with a pale face. And then, behind Karen, a familiar person appeared. Oh, it seems like my son caused you trouble.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I got scolded by this lady.
Yukun looked sorry and was about to cry, and we comforted him.
Suzuki-san, here's a towel.
I'm sorry your expensive dress got stained. I'll pay for the cleaning. Karen, feeling guilty for causing trouble to the boss, awkwardly snatches a towel.
I can wipe it myself. Boss, please don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry. Let's go, Karen.
I'm sorry.
Just like that, they left like a typhoon. The boss also lowered his head to apologize.
That lady, I hope she doesn't catch a cold.
You're so kind. That lady seems to be fine, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. If she was that energetic, she'll be fine. Hiyori and I exchanged glances and smiled at each other. By the way, that proposal from the other day, it was approved. Really?
Really?
You did a great job researching. The higher-ups will be pleased. Since then, we continued to work diligently and focus on our jobs. Whether the boss knew or not that Hiyori and I were dating, he smiled at the two of us. Thank you for being kind to you at the barbecue. He said he wants to play with you guys again. I also want to play with Yukun. Please, let's do it again.
What should we give as a present next time?
You don't have to do that, but thank you.
It's just something I enjoy doing.
By the way, Kojima-san and Suzuki-san will be transferred to another department. Is that so? And new people will be coming in to replace them, so I'll leave their guidance to both of you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You never know what happens in life, but whatever happens, I'm sure we will both be smiling. I want to spend peaceful times forever, together with someone important. This month's top performer is you, Maizono. Well done. Thank you very much. I'm Yuki Maizono, 25 years old. I work in sales for a major car manufacturer. It's good to be ambitious, but don't overdo it, okay? But I want to become fully fledged as soon as possible. Maizono, you're amazing, man. I can tell you're really motivated because you're thinking about getting married. Yeah, I'm probably working hard for that reason. But if you focus too much on work, won't your girlfriend feel anxious? Are you spending enough time with her? We live together, so I try to make time for her after work and on weekends. Seriously? Your girlfriend's lucky to have you, but don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yeah, thanks. I have a girlfriend, Ayumi Sakakibara, whom I've been dating for 4 years and living with for 2.
Thanks for your hard work today. I've got dinner ready for you.
I'm home. Thanks, as always. We're living together with marriage in mind, but we're not engaged yet. That's because Ayumi wants to be a housewife after marriage. So I need to earn enough to support her. That's why I've been working so hard, but...
Hey, why are you texting other women? Are you cheating on me?
Ayumi shows me my phone and asks suspiciously. I would never cheat. This person is just a client. There's nothing personal going on.
But I can't marry you like this. I'm worried every day. Please prioritize me.
Ayumi has become more jealous and possessive, throwing tantrums like this regularly. Ayumi's personality has changed over the years. Maybe it's partly my fault for making her feel lonely. Even though she doubts me and checks my phone without permission, I can't bring myself to dislike her. That's because when we first met, before she changed, she was always kind and supportive when my work wasn't going well. Thanks for always being there for me, Ayumi.
Of course, you'll be fine. But if you ever cheat, we're done.
As if that would ever happen. But if it does, I'll break up with you without hesitation.
Promise me, okay?
Even if it seems trivial to others, it was a significant moment for me. That's why, even though Ayumi has changed, I still want to cherish the devoted side of her. Ayumi, I would never cheat on you. I think about you all the time. So, please don't worry. I'll work hard so that I can fulfill your wish to become a housewife after we get married.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
If I calmly explain things, she understands. But after a few days, the same issue arises again. Still, I believe that loving each other, flaws and all, was part of becoming a married couple. Will there ever be a day when she truly trusts me? Then one day...
There's a high school reunion. Can I go?
By the way, we met in college, so we went to different high schools. Sure, just don't stay out too late, okay? Do you need me to pick you up?
No, I plan to stay over at my parents' house.
I see. Got it. Enjoy your time back home. But after returning from her hometown, Ayumi started behaving suspiciously. She began keeping her phone with her all the time, and she started coming home late, claiming she was working overtime. You've been working late a lot lately. Are you okay? Don't push yourself too hard.
Huh? What's it to you, Yuuki? You're never home because of work, so what do you care?
What? No, I do care. It seemed like my casual comment irritated her, and she started getting angry for no reason. I was suspicious of Ayumi's changing behavior, and decided that we needed to have a proper talk. We need to talk today. We can't get married if things continue like this. With that resolve, I was heading home after another day of overtime. Wait, Ayumi? She told me she was having a girls' night and staying over. I stopped in my tracks, shocked. What I saw was...
I love you.
I love you too. Ayumi was walking arm in arm with another man, whispering sweet nothings. So, she's been cheating on me. No wonder she's been acting weird lately. That guy, could it be? When we looked at her high school yearbook together, we talked about her ex-boyfriend.
I only dated one person in high school. We broke up and got back together several times.
His appearance had changed a bit, but I was sure it was her ex-boyfriend from high school. She said all that, but she ends up cheating after reuniting at a reunion? How typical. As I made that sarcastic remark to myself, I felt my feelings for Ayumi quickly fade away. This is ridiculous. I went straight home, packed my things, and decided to stay at a hotel. Fortunately, I managed to move most of my stuff out before she got back. Having few personal belongings was a small mercy. At the hotel, I tried to call Ayumi to break up with her, but she was with her lover and didn't pick up. So, I left a message instead. Looks like you got back together with your ex. I'm done. Goodbye. That's all I said, and that was the end of our relationship. 6 months later, I was in America.
Well, we have people from all kinds of backgrounds here, so we're glad to have someone multilingual on board.
I'm glad to be in a place where I can use my skills. Looking forward to working with you. I had studied foreign languages in college and could speak 3 languages at a conversational level. I had been offered an overseas assignment before, but turned it down because of Ayumi. Boss, I'm sorry to bring this up now, but about the overseas assignment we discussed before. Oh, that! You couldn't go because you had a girlfriend, right? That was such a shame. I'm sorry to ask, but if the offer still stands, I would like to accept it. Really? That's great, but are you sure? Yes, please let me do it. Luckily, the other side had also evaluated my abilities highly, so the assignment was quickly decided. They were looking for someone, triangular, right? You mean trilingual, not triangular. Yes, triangle. That's a shape, or musical instrument, boss. And so, after all that, I found myself in America.
Yuuki! How about we grab dinner after work today?
Sarah, sure, but didn't you say you drank too much last night?
That's why I'm inviting you, Yuuki. So I won't drink as much.
Then I guess the sake my family sent will have to wait.
No way! We're definitely drinking that.
She's my coworker, Sarah. She's really into Japanese culture. When I first arrived, she approached me right away, helping me settle into the office.
Can I stay over at your place tonight, Yuuki?
Sure, but make sure you wake up on your own tomorrow morning, okay? You're terrible at getting up. By the way, Sarah and I started dating a few months ago after she persistently pursued me. I've been enjoying these happy days, but there's one thing that's been bothering me. Again? She needs to give up already.
What's up? Another message from your ex? Do you want me to tell her off for you?
No, I'll handle it myself. But thanks. Right after I left that voicemail, Ayumi started calling me repeatedly. I figured she would call after hearing the message, so I decided to meet up and formally break things off.
What do you mean by breaking up?
Ayumi, you're cheating on me, right? After all the controlling you did. I'm tired of it.
I'm not cheating. The only person I love is you. I would never cheat.
Ayumi kept insisting that she loved me, and I tried to reason with her. Ayumi, I saw you with your ex, so that lie won't work. We can't be happy together. Let's break up.
No! I won't cheat anymore!
Once someone cheats on me, I can't trust him again. Besides, we promised, didn't we? If one of us cheats, we would break up. My words left Ayumi speechless, and she eventually agreed. I thought that meant our breakup was mutual, that everything had been settled. But after a while, Ayumi started contacting me to get back together. Even after I blocked her, she found other ways to reach me.
Maizono, Ayumi is desperate to talk to you. Can't you hear her out? Cutting her off suddenly is pretty harsh. You should at least listen to her side.
I also started getting messages from our college friends, who had apparently heard Ayumi's version of events. This was honestly the most troublesome part. Well, of course she's not telling them she cheated. Ayumi made various accounts to contact me through social media, and some of our mutual friends sided with her. I tried explaining the situation to those who would listen, but I eventually gave up trying to convince everyone. At least my close male friends all believed me. Ayumi's spreading some serious nonsense. We're defending you, but some people still talk badly about you. Sorry, man. So, I managed to keep up with what was going on back in Japan. If this is bothering Sarah, I need to do something about it. But I couldn't think of a good solution.
Listen, don't keep it all to yourself. You have me, your ally. I don't want to see you hurt or stressed. When things get tough, I'll fight alongside you.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Sarah. I realized that Sarah was really there for me. Eventually, after about a year, the messages almost completely stopped. I heard she had a kid. Maybe she's too busy to bother you now. Well, that's good news. I hope she stays happy and leaves me alone. By the time my 2-year assignment was up, I felt relieved to have finally cut ties with Ayumi. After completing my 5-year assignment, I decided to stay and work in America.
Japanese culture is amazing!
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Sarah. Before changing jobs, I took a long vacation and returned to Japan to fulfill Sarah's wish. I spent the time at my parents' house.
It's more than just enjoying it. I love it so much. Thanks for bringing me here, Yuuki.
One day, while we were staying at my parents' house...
Yuuki, where's your room?
Huh? Well, it used to be this room, but it's a storage room now.
Oh, I see. So no treasures hidden under the bed?
Where did you pick up that weird idea?
But it's nice, isn't it? Having people who want to apologize?
Yeah, when I told that friend I was back in Japan, they said many people wanted to apologize to me and offered to host a drinking party. It's been a long time since then. I didn't think they would care that much.
You're lucky to have such good friends.
While we were talking, the doorbell rang. Did something arrive? Without thinking, I went to the door, and to my surprise, Ayumi was there.
Yuuki! Where have you been? Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Ayumi? What are you doing here?
I heard you were back. It's disgusting that you've been running away from me.
Ayumi's friend, who was close to her in college, peeked out from behind her.
But it's okay. You came back to me, so it's fine.
Seeing Ayumi quietly start to cry made me shudder, but I spoke up. You can think whatever you want, but we've already broken up, right? You said you understood. So there's no reason for me to keep in touch with my ex. Besides, I have...
No! I don't want to break up! Yuuki, after you left, I finally realized that you're the only one for me. I dated other people after you left, but no one was as kind as you. I didn't realize how much you meant to me until after we broke up.
But we already broke up. The unexpected situation was giving me a headache, and I instinctively pressed my temple.
Yuuki, what's going on?
At that moment, Sarah appeared from inside the house. I turned to her as if she were my savior.
Who's this woman?
Sarah, this is my ex. I was about to explain Ayumi's identity to Sarah when...
Daddy, I'm home! Anna, welcome back. We're in the middle of something, so... Daddy?
This is my wife, Sarah, and my daughter, Anna. I got married 4 years ago.
What?
That's right. Sarah is now my wife, and this is my daughter. She's almost 3 years old, and today, she got presents from her grandparents.
Yuuki, sorry for interrupting. Anna, let's go play with Grandma and Grandpa inside. Okay.
Taken by my parents, Anna goes inside. After seeing them off, I turn to Ayumi with a stern expression. I'm just here on a temporary visit. I'll be returning to America after the break. So this will probably be the last time we see each other. Please don't contact me anymore. It's a nuisance.
No way! I didn't hear anything about this. Why would you get married without telling me? This is cheating.
You were the one who cheated, Ayumi. And you were the one who said we would break up if that happened.
It looks like you're the one lying, Ayumi.
My words prompted Ayumi's friend to speak up.
That's not true at all. And besides, I have a child. I had your child.
What do you mean, a child? Ayumi's child was born 3 years ago, right? I've been in the States for the past 5 years. There's no way it's my child. Wanna check my passport? You can calculate the dates of my travels if you like. I went back inside to get my passport, and a friend took it and checked the dates.
It's true. Ayumi, what's going on? What do you mean? Yuuki is lying. But the passport shows that Yuuki left 5 years ago and only returned once a year ago. That doesn't matter.
It does matter. Are you saying I somehow entered and exited the country without going through customs? And as I said before, you were the one who cheated with your high school ex. I even have photos. Isn't the child actually his?
Shut up! The mother says the father is Yuuki, so that's that.
Don't say such ridiculous things.
Ayumi, you told us that Yuuki abandoned you after you got pregnant, right? I believed you because you said it was true, but it was a lie. What's with the sudden change? I brought you here because you were on my side. I trusted your words and tears. I thought we were friends. I was such an idiot. Ugh! Shut up, shut up, shut up! If you won't be on my side, then get out of here. Ugh!
Enraged by the situation not going her way, Ayumi pushed her friend with a furious look. Cut it out already! I'll call the police!
Why won't you understand? Yuki is the only one I have.
She clung to me, crying. She was holding on so tightly that I couldn't shake her off.
This is indeed bizarre. Clinging to Yuki after all you've done is just strange. As they said, you're like some kind of monster. A crazy monster. What did you say?
And so, the ugly argument continued. Apparently listening in, my father quietly returned and, though a bit shaky, started sprinkling salt, which is a common ritual in Japan to purify a place.
What do you think you're doing?
While I was calming Sarah, the neighbors began to poke their heads out, curious about the commotion.
You'll regret this. Don't come crying to me if you want to get back together later.
That will never happen. Don't worry, and go home.
Evil spirits be gone! Namu Amida Butsu!
Unable to withstand the neighbors' stares, Ayumi left after shouting a parting threat. Her friend, who had been with her, apologized to us before going in a different direction.
Daddy, Mommy, is it over?
She must have been watching the situation. Once Ayumi and her friend left, Anna came running up to us.
I never thought your ex would show up here. Is it finally over?
Probably. Thanks for watching, Anna. And thank you, Dad. My usually silent father gave a firm thumbs up.
Let's get ready for dinner. We're having hand-rolled sushi tonight.
With my mom's call, we bowed to the neighbors and went back inside. By the way, why were you speaking in broken Japanese?
I thought I might get away with being a little meaner if I spoke in broken Japanese.
Afterward, the truth spread among her college friends, thanks to Ayumi's friend. She even came to the drinking party and told the story, bringing the whole matter to a close. Ayumi's allies from her student days were gone. She betrayed even those who trusted her. It was her own fault. By the way, Ayumi's child's father turned out to be that guy she was cheating with. They broke up and got back together repeatedly during high school. Having a child didn't change that, so she ended up raising the child on her own.
The child isn't at fault. We'll help with the child, so you have to do everything you can to make this child happy.
Luckily, Ayumi's parents decided to help with the child. Ayumi reformed, and the child would be loved and cared for. As for me, after returning to America, we bought a house.
Yuki, Anna's going to be a big sister.
Wait, does that mean...
Yes, we're having another baby. Anna will do her best as a big sister.
I used to think that by enduring my partner's flaws, I could make them happy. It's important to accept each other's flaws, but Sarah taught me that marriage is about working together to create happiness. And a family should never be built on one person's sacrifices. By caring for each other and working together, I want to create a home filled with laughter.
Wow, she's crying. This kid cries so easily, it's annoying. Even though we asked you to give us that keychain, it's your fault for not giving it to us, okay? What are you guys doing? Stop bullying her. Let's go. You shouldn't cry so easily either. If you are a woman, be stronger and cooler. Strong? Even though I'm a girl? It's because you're a girl. Now is the time to protect yourself. Become a strong woman who can even protect a man. Until then, just say that you're a friend of Suzu the Hurricane. Suzu? The Hurricane? It's an old nickname of mine, but I'm sure it will be of some use if your parents' generation hear it. Well, see ya, crybaby.
You're number one again. I bet you're cheating. Otherwise, there's no way I'll lose.
I'm not. Hello everyone, I'm Toru Matsukiya. The name Toru comes from the manga Bebop High School, which my mother loves. By the way, the reason I'm not named Hiroshi is because my mother prefers competitive men. I'm currently working in sales at an IT company, and if I may say so myself, my sales results are good.
Isn't it strange that it has suddenly increased since last month?
It's not. All the things I had been working hard on paid off all at once. That's all. Isn't it also because your own sales are declining?
Grr.
This person who is clearly hostile towards me is Zakoda. He's my senior, but he seems to be so frustrated that his sales results were surpassed by me, his junior. And
Tamakeri-san, I was able to get a reservation at a popular restaurant. Would you like to go on a date with me?
she's my girlfriend. Why are you hitting on someone's girlfriend? And in the office?
Huh? Is there a law against that?
I have a girlfriend in the company, and he even messes with her. It seems like he really hates me. There's no law, but it's a question of ethics. If only you've even heard of that word.
I see. Matsukiya-kun, you're the type who imposes his ideas on others. Take care, Tamakeri-san. This kind of person tends to become authoritative at home, so be careful. I'll come again.
Don't ever. I guess Sakura-san felt better as he saw that I was annoyed. He returned his seat while humming.
Sorry, Toru. That guy's was persistent.
It's okay. I'm sorry I couldn't stop him. This is Hitomi Tamakeri, who works in the accounting department. It looks like I can go home early today. Do you want to go eat?
Yeah, then I'll do my best and finish my work early.
It's well known within the company that we're dating, but even after I try to restrain him, Zakoda-san continued to hit on Hitomi. Could you please stop already? Can't you tell that Hitomi is bothered too? Besides, everyone around me knows about me and Hitomi, so your reputation will be affected too. He was so persistent that, one day, I complained him directly.
Heh, you're just worried that she might be taken by me, right? So funny!
I don't worry about that at all. Anyway, Hitomi is really bothered, so could you please stop messing with her? In any case, she's not the kind of woman that Zakoda-san can handle.
Huh? You think I can't handle such a calm-looking girl? What are you talking about? Don't be so cocky just because she's your girlfriend. I'm definitely gonna make you cry.
Zakoda-san glared at me with resentment and left. That's such an unjustified grudge. Give me a break.
Oh, it seems like a fun company. They say that the weaker the guy, the more he barks. That's the type he is.
It's not funny. It's troubling. And I can't say too much to him since he's my senpai in the same office.
If there was such a guy in my company, I'd either fire him immediately or discipline him hard. You know?
Don't overdo it, okay? People sue others so easily nowadays. The person who makes this bold statement is Suzu Matsukiya, who is the president of a beauty company. She's my mom. As you can see, she's a super strong woman.
Well, don't worry about such a bastard. More than that, it's been a long time since we've had a date, so focus on me.
Hey, stop it! Don't cross your arms! It's embarrassing!
It's okay. My skin age is 19 years old, so we don't look like a parent and child.
Whatever you say, your real age is beep! I just stated a fact.
There are facts you can and cannot mention in this world. Remember that, kid.
All the guys watching this, be very careful when mentioning a woman's age.
Well, let's go look for a birthday present for Dad.
I know. That is why I called you.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it. He's having an affair with such a beautiful woman. This is a big scoop. If I spread this news, he will break up with Tamakeri-san. Business performance will plummet due to heartbreak too. It's over, Matsukiya. Now it's my time. Mom, that guy's laughing out loud to himself.
Shh! Be quiet. Adults sometimes want to laugh out loud to themselves. You'll understand when you grow up.
Really? But I definitely don't want to grow up like that.
Good morning! The next day, as I was preparing for work at my desk, Zakoda-san came over to my seat with a grin on his face. Good morning, Zakoda-san.
Heh, it's over for you.
Huh? After saying just that, he left. What the hell was that about? He's seriously a mystery. But even that guy's pretty good at sales. It's one of the 7 biggest wonders of the world. Anyway, I tried not to worry about it and went about my work.
Tamagotchi-san!
What do you want?
Before lunch break, Zakoda-san follows Hitomi as she leaves the floor to go to the restroom.
I saw something interesting the other day. Look at this!
Saying that, Zakoda-san shows Hitomi a photo he took with his phone.
What is this?
Hey, isn't it crazy? Matsukiya is openly cheating on you.
Cheating?
Yeah, cheating! And with such a beauty! Of course, I think you're more beautiful, okay? So, I think it would be better for you to quickly break up with this coward. Even if you break up, there's still a good man like me nearby, right?
Zakoda-san, do you have time on Wednesday? It's a public holiday.
What? Yes, I'm free.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can I meet you?
Of course! I'm so happy! I never expected you would ask me out on a date!
Well, I'll call you later to arrange the time.
Okay!
Zakoda-san left the place in great spirits after receiving Hitomi's invitation. After that, Zakoda-san looked triumphant every time he saw me, but I was just pitying him. And Wednesday.
This day has finally come! I'm sure after today, she will decide to break up with Matsukiya. I'm sure that's why I was called today. Finally, I can finally make him cry. Tamagotchi-san!
Hitomi and Zakoda-san were meeting at a certain park.
Sorry I made you wait. So, what is it you want to talk to me about?
Why is Zakoda-san so hostile towards Toru? Did he do something to you?
It must have been a different topic than what he had expected. He seems confused.
Well, he's so cocky. Yes, cocky! Just because his sales results are good, his attitude towards senpais is inappropriate. On top of that, he even cheats on such a beautiful girlfriend. He's a scumbag.
I see. In short, you don't like the fact that he has a better sales performance than you. Is that correct?
That's right! He shouldn't have better results than me. Oh, wait. Huh? No, that's true, but it's not true. Anyway, I'm giving advice to you to break up with him purely for your sake.
My sake? My ass, you shitty scum! You want me to throw you in a dumpster, huh?
Huh? Tamagotchi-san, what did you say?
I can't stand this shit anymore! If you're going to give Todo any more trouble, I'll fuck you around, you filthy scum!
Zakoda-san couldn't help but scream at the sudden transformation of Hitomi.
Even at work, you keep on messing with Todo like a coward that you are! And now you're messing with me too? You're one really crooked human being, huh? If you're upset about being surpassed in sales results, try to beat him fair and square with sales results. You don't even deserve to call yourself a man, you filthy, cowardly scum!
filthy, cowardly scum!
Hitomi! My mother Suzu and I rushed in as we saw the transformed Hitomi.
Matsukiya? And the beautiful woman from that day? Why?
Since she was gonna meet with the guy alone, it's only natural that she had informed me, right? I had heard everything from her in advance. I was told that she would talk to you first and come over only if things started to get out of control. We were secretly watching you guys.
What the? Anyway, Matsukiya, this woman is dangerous. I thought she was a quiet girl, but she was hiding her secret side.
Zakoda-san remained scared out of his pants and said that to me. That look was a little funny and I almost laughed. That's why I told you, right? She's not the kind of girl who you can handle.
Oh, then what? You knew about this?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is her secret side though. This is how she has always been. And now, she's been acting quiet only at work, to hide the fact that she's a former female gang.
Former gang?
That's right, Hitomi was originally a gang member. That female gang fashion once went out of style after my mom's time, but it came back again when Hitomi was in high school.
How rude. The quiet side of me is also my true self now.
You sometimes look scary when you're tired though.
Oh, really? I'll be careful.
By the way, the person that Zakoda-san thought was my affair partner is my mother.
Mother? No way! She's so different from my mom! That's a lie!
She runs a beauty company. I think she looks quite young compared to other women of her age. It's no wonder Zakoda-san misunderstood.
Oh, so you know how to flatter a woman, huh? Even though you're a filthy, cowardly scum.
Why do you guys keep on calling me that?
By the way, my mother is the former head of a famous ladies' gang. All of her employees are also from the same gang.
Seriously? This person too?
My mother looks calm now, but she used to lead an army of about 100 ladies. She seems to be well known in that world. She is still so admired that many ladies still work for her.
Suzu-san gave me strength when I was a crybaby when I was little. I was surprised when I found out that she was Toru's mother, but they are both very important people to me.
Hitomi and I happened to work at the same company, and we were attracted to each other and started dating. And when I had her meet my mom, she realized she had met her, although she couldn't believe it at first. It seems that she has admired my mother, who saved her from bullies in the past, and wanted to become stronger like her. I'm surprised that she became a gang too, though. Hitomi kicks Zakoda-san and sinks her foot into his flesh.
We're not at the company, so let me tell you. If you do anything that disturbs the people I love, don't even think you can still belong in this world. Got that? If so, give me a good response.
Yes, ma'am!
Let's go, Suzu-san. I'm happy that we can all go out today. It's definitely been a while. Shall we go watch the recently released Lady Gang Detective returns today? That would be nice. I've always wanted to see it too.
Sorry that they're extremely strong. The ladies immediately left as soon as their business was done. I squatted down to speak quietly to Zakoda-san. The fact that Hitomi is a former gang, it's better for your own safety to not reveal that to the company, alright? My mother also loves Hitomi very much, so I will have to go all out on you if you do that. Please consider why she took the trouble of calling you out today, okay? Well then, see you tomorrow.
Toru! What are you doing? Let's go! The movie is starting soon.
Okay, coming! But then, the situation took an unexpected turn.
Kick me! Please! Once again! Could you please kick me again?
I've refused it many times already. I'll be in trouble if you follow me around any further. And please don't talk about that here.
Lunch the next day. The weather was nice, so I was having lunch with Hitomi on the rooftop. But Zakoda-san followed me. I was wondering what he would say, but apparently, yesterday's incident made him realize that he is masochistic.
No! I can't forget the pleasure I felt yesterday, to the point where I can't do my work properly. My body has become useless without you. Tamakeri-san, I'm dead serious about you. Can you please choose me instead of Matsukiya? Please!
No! Gross!
Can you come with me?
No, I will not. I don't listen to what my rivals say.
As he refused, I grabbed him by his neck and I forcibly led him to a deserted staircase.
Are you trying to threaten me? But I woke up to my masochism and to my true feelings for Tamakeri-san. This feeling can't be changed so easily.
I was acting calm to not make a fuss, but he got carried away too much. Enough is enough. I also used to head a gang, so if you try to mess with my woman even more, I can't stay quiet, alright?
What? You too?
Actually, I used to be quite a delinquent too. Since the day I decided to live an honest life, I've lived my life as peacefully as possible. But I couldn't remain silent anymore. If you don't want your bones to shatter like this pen, don't mess with Hitomi again. Did you understand? Give me a response.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Zakoda-san?
Oh, I talked to him, and he said he won't do anything stupid anymore.
I feel sorry for him.
It seems that there were some people who were watching me take Zakoda-san with me, but they didn't think anything of it because they couldn't hear me. Don't worry, nobody saw me threaten him.
Oh, I never thought he'd wake up to that. He's just too funny.
Well, that's a little pitiful of him. There aren't many women like Hitomi, so he probably can never fulfill his unique desire. After that, my threats seemed to have worked, and he stopped messing with Hitomi. However, it seems that he still couldn't forget the pleasure he felt at the time. And he was seen sneaking into such shops in the red light district. Someone from the company happened to see that, and this rumor seems to be spreading fast.
Oh? Is that a compliment?
Of course it is! I like that part of you, you know?
Aw, Toru. Hey, both of you. It's fine in front of me, but stop flirting in front of the ladies from my company, alright? Except for one person, there are still a lot of divorced freebies, so they will beat you up. Ah, everyone's here. Hey, this way. Suzu-san! It's yakiniku party today. Eat as much as you want.
In life, you'll face many frustrating things, but don't run away or do something cowardly. I would like you to face the issue head on. That's what raises a man's status, don't you think?
Eita, if you're busy at work, you should tell your boss or switch jobs. I'm fine, you're so dramatic. I'm Yuichi Todo. I met up often with my friend from high school, Eita Sakuraba. Ever since he got his job as a new grad, I've seen him get thinner and it hurt my heart. He was so full of life before he started working. Now he's just faking it. One day, Eita and I had planned to meet up for drinks after work. Eita came in wobbling and pale. I felt scared. Sorry, Yuichi, I don't feel so good, so can we cancel tonight? It's nothing. Don't worry about that. We're going to the hospital. You're being dramatic. I'll be fine if I just sleep. I forced Eita into a taxi and we headed to the hospital. Caffeine overdose?
Yes, according to the doctor, it seems he may have been drinking too much coffee or energy drinks.
This was Eita's sister, Akari Sakuraba. Eita got worse, so he was going to be hospitalized. The doctor had called the family to let them know.
His heartbeat is irregular. His life might have been in danger if he didn't come to the hospital. You brought him here, right? Thank you so much.
A couple days later, Eita was able to see visitors, so I went to see him. Yuichi, I'm sorry for all this. This is nothing. I'm glad you didn't collapse when I wasn't there. Also, why don't you rethink your job now? You're given so much work that you can't do it all without caffeine, right? Caffeine doesn't get rid of exhaustion. Even if you didn't overdose, you might have collapsed from overworking. You're right. I thought that my work was weird, but I was worried if I could find another job. I didn't have the courage to quit. But my family cried over this, so I can't go on like this. I don't want to keep worrying you or my family, so I'll quit. Good. Talk to me if you struggle with job hunting. Yeah, thanks, Yuichi. Eita quit right after he got out. He was able to find a job at a proper company. Eita's last company couldn't stop losing employees and went bankrupt. They got what they deserved. I'm fine now. You don't have to come over.
No, I don't want you to collapse again. I'm coming over from time to time.
Eita's slowly been getting his original spark back. We were seeing Akari more and all spending time together more often. Time passed and now I was 26. I was living with my fiancée, Utami Honpo. I met her as an employee of a client company. I love spending peaceful time like this.
Yeah, if I marry you, will it always be like this?
Yeah, I'll work hard to make sure it's always peaceful like this. We were always talking like this.
Sorry, Yuichi. Work got busy and I can't do marriage anymore.
One day, I was told that unexpected by Utami. She wanted to see me less.
I always thought I'd marry you, but my head is filled with work right now. I'm scared I'll resent you one day if I marry you now. I want to focus on work, so I want to take some time apart for now. Is that okay?
Okay, don't work too hard. Utami had been working overtime more recently. I told her I wanted to support her. Utami would always say she's fine. I decided to respect her wishes. Call me if you ever need anything.
Thank you. Sorry to do this to you.
We had been splitting the rent and bills, but it was originally under Utami's name. I took what I needed and left the place. Sorry, Eita. I'll be here for a while. It's fine. You're my savior. Let me do this for you. I was going to stay at Eita's while Utami and I were apart. Aren't you busy? You're not depending on caffeine to get by, right? No, I'm not. We're in different apartments and mine isn't that busy. Coincidentally, Eita's new workplace was the same as Utami's. Eita was also a client employee. Okay, I'm glad you found a good job. I'm worried that Utami is busy. I hope she doesn't collapse. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on her at work. Well, we might grow distant and just break up. If that happens. There was a visitor.
Eita, your Nesama is here.
Why are you here? You smell like alcohol.
I got a drink to get by. Everyone has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I'm happy I might get to see him more often. Being alone sucks. Comfort me.
Apparently, Akari's best friend and her best friend's brother both got partners. Her brother's efforts were fruitless. Akari came in anyway.
Why is Yuji here? Are you guys living together?
What are you saying? Yuji has a fiancé.
What? You're engaged already? I didn't know. You must be happy. I'm envious.
Listen to people when they talk. So this is how she is when she's drunk. After that, Eita and I somehow got Akari to go to sleep. The next day, Akari opened her eyes and apologized.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I caused trouble.
I'm used to dealing with you when you're drunk. Yuichi might have been surprised. I was surprised, but I understand. My fiancé just told me she wants some space. If someone around me was all mushy, I'd feel weird too.
Oh, you're going through it.
Well, yeah, but you'll definitely meet someone soon. I can tell by the way you treat Eita. You care about your family and you're kind. Sometimes she's annoying, but I like that she cares about me. I'm always grateful for you.
Yuichi, Eita. Thank you.
Akari started coming over even more than before. Eita seemed over it. But I was thankful that it took me away from thinking about Utami.
It's thanks to Yuji that we get to spend time in peace like this. If Yuji hadn't saved Eita that day, this day may have never come.
Yeah, it's thanks to Yuichi that I was able to realize the happiness in days like these. At my last job, I was being worn down. It was more than once or twice that I thought being alive sucked. Eita's last job was quite the terrible company. Overtime was a regular occurrence. Even then, it wasn't enough time to finish all the work. But thanks to my family and Yuichi for worrying about me. I wasn't alone and I was able to step forward onto a new path. Thank you for supporting me. I've received enough appreciation. Any more is kind of embarrassing.
But I understand wanting to say thank you so many times. You know that Yuji's actions are from the heart. You can't help but turn to him in times of need. I always think about what he said to me about caring about my family and being kind.
Oh, when you got drunk and attacked us?
Hey, stop bringing that up. I regret drinking so much.
If Eita doesn't mind, I don't mind you getting drunk. There are some things you can't say without a little help from a drink. So don't worry about us being younger. Lean on us. Did I say something weird? Akari had fallen silent. I was worried.
I'll fall for you and lean on you just enough to not be hated by your fiancé.
What? That's...
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'll lean on you like I do to my brother.
Did she just mess with me? All I could do was return her weird joke with a frown. Meanwhile, Utami was calling someone.
Yeah, work is finally slowing down so we can see each other more.
Wait, aren't you busy with work? No one was there to ask her that, so the conversation continued.
I'll see you at the usual izakaya. Good night.
Utami hung up and laughed excitedly.
This is it. This is the thrill I wanted. It's too soon for me to settle down in a warm, peaceful life. If I marry Yuji, I'll never have this again, so I have to enjoy it now.
A few days later, Eita, Akari, and I were going to drink at an izakaya. We met up outside the restaurant. This isn't my room, so don't get too drunk and go crazy.
I know. I can control myself when there are people around.
That means you trust me, so that's nice. We entered the izakaya. As soon as we went in, we saw quite the scene.
Makoto, I love you.
Me too, Utami. What? My supposed fiancé was telling another man she loved him. Utami, what is this?
Huh? Why?
Utami, who is this?
This is Yeah, my ex. He's been bothering me.
Don't lie! You and Yuichi are just taking time apart and still engaged!
Engaged? Utami, what's happening?
She's cheating with you. Wait, Makoto?
Akari?
Apparently, this Makoto was Akari's best friend's brother. He was the one she complained about being all mushy.
I see. I've heard about Yuichi from Akari, so I don't think he's lying.
Want me to show you our messages? We were apart, but we messaged every day.
You don't have to do that. I believe you. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I didn't know Utami was engaged. She told me she was busy at work, but she was cheating on me.
I see. That makes sense. As far as I can tell, I think I can trust what you're saying. Utami told me she'd be busy with work and wanted space. She said it to spend less time with me and see you more. When Utami worked overtime, it was just to see you.
Utami told me her work was slowing down so she could see me more. What you're saying makes sense.
The four of us glared at her for an explanation.
So what? It's not enough excitement when I'm with Yuichi. I wanted the thrill of having another partner while I had a fiancé. If I marry Yuichi, I have to live a boring, peaceful life. That's like throwing away my youth and charm and potential. I want excitement. If I'm gonna get married, I can do what I want before I do.
We were in disbelief. Eita opened his mouth first. How dare you? A boring, peaceful life? A peaceful life is rare and not easy to have. You of all people are gonna take that from Yuichi?
Huh? Who are you? Getting all worked up.
Utami was confused by Eita's anger. I tapped his shoulder and faced Utami. Utami, no more space. Let's break up. Infidelity while engaged? I'll have you pay for that. I'll go pick up the stuff I left at your place.
Wait, this was just for fun. I want to marry you someday.
Even if you do, I don't want to. Give it up.
I guess I was just for fun, so I'm done too. I don't want a life with only thrill. Maybe if you take the time, you'll find who you're looking for.
Wait, Makoto? This wasn't supposed to happen.
The four of us ignored Utami and left. A few weeks later, this happened at Utami and Eita's company.
Todo always praised my work. I'm glad he's here. I also brought out tea when Todo came in. He noticed I wasn't feeling well and worried about me.
When I broke my arm, Todo gave me stuff to help me open water bottles and stuff.
I don't think anyone could betray someone like that. Todo didn't do anything wrong.
How upsetting.
I'll say this again. Utami and Eita were at the same company. This company was a client of mine. As a result, Utami was hated by her coworkers. So, Utami quit. She paid me alimony in full. I don't care if she quit or not, but... After word spread about the broken engagement, our company was going crazy. You have a lot of secret fans. I knew that this would happen if you guys broke up. You thought that? Wait, secret fans? Utami was overcome with regret and emptiness. She became unstable. Life was hard for her.
If only I didn't do that. I'm lonely. Lord, please turn back time.
Utami would mumble the same words over and over. It may be too late. As for me, I started living on my own. But even now, Akari, Eita, and I would meet at Eita's. You two? You don't want to meet up, just the two of you? What all of a sudden? Why are you talking like that? Akari wouldn't know how to respond to that, right?
You're so dense.
I noticed Akari's red cheeks and fell silent. I'm not ready for a new relationship yet, and it may take time. But I'd like to get to know you. Akari gave me a look of forgiveness.
You just came out of an engagement, so I know you can't give me an answer yet. I'll wait for you, but I won't hide how I feel anymore.
Happiness doesn't only come out of a thrilling life. Warm and peaceful. That's a kind of happiness that doesn't come easily. I believe that every peaceful day leads to a brighter future.
I'm sorry for being late. I couldn't decide what to wear.
Ah, no, it's fine. We still have time for a reservation, so let's hurry. I'm Tsubasa Sakuma, a third-year university student. Today's my Christmas date with my first ever girlfriend, Manami Futamata. I spent every day working part-time just for this day. I hope Manami will be happy. This is the restaurant, right? Can you handle the reception? Manami had been wanting to visit this restaurant, and she made the reservation on her phone. I booked the course meal and paid for it in advance, but...
Tsubasa!
Hearing a familiar voice behind them, I turned around. Shitaro, why did I have to run into him of all people on Christmas? Oh, you came to this restaurant too. Well then. Shitaro Uwaki, a classmate from university, has been a thorn in my side ever since I refused to cover for him in class a few months ago.
Wait, I'm having dinner with Manami here.
Exactly. So why don't you, the unwanted introvert, get lost already?
What? What are you talking about?
Like you? Don't be ridiculous. You actually believed that? How pathetic.
It was just to shake things up. After hanging out with a loser like you, I realized just how great I am.
That can't be. As I pieced together what Manami and Shitaro said, it becomes clear that I was being two-timed. And the real boyfriend was Shitaro all along, while I was just a tool to break their boredom.
You, an introvert, wouldn't even do me a favor when I asked, and it pissed me off. Now you understand your place, don't you? From now on, just live quietly and stop trying to stand up to us, alright? Oh, and thanks for paying for this place. I'll make sure to enjoy it with your beloved Manami.
As I stood there in shock, they walked into the restaurant looking all cozy. I couldn't even think about the money I spent. Being dumped so cruelly by my first girlfriend just broke me. I can't believe Manami could toy with someone's heart like that. I guess I have no eye for women, and maybe I wasn't meant for relationships in the first place. From that day onward, I lost interest in romance and focused entirely on my studies and job hunting during the rest of my university life. Time passed without me getting involved in another relationship, and now I'm 27 years old. Even as a working adult, my days were all about focusing on my job.
Sakuma is top of the charts again this month. Everyone, follow Sakuma's example and keep working hard.
Of course it's Sakuma again. He never comes out for drinks, just buries himself in work. No wonder his results are good.
Yeah, he's got that I'm not like you guys vibe. So full of himself.
While I found fulfillment in my sales job, the more I achieved, the more resentment I faced from others. I avoided social gatherings like drinking parties, and the cold stares from my coworkers only grew stronger. It made things awkward.
Tsubasa, great to see you. Over here.
He waves at me with a smile. Shogo Aizawa is a contact I established a few years ago at one of our client companies. We've hit it off so well that we now go out to eat together even outside of work. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Aizawa-san.
No, it's fine. I'm the one who should apologize for calling you out of the blue. There's someone I really wanted you to meet.
The person he mentioned was a woman, Shogo-san's younger sister, whom he wanted to introduce me to today.
This is my dear little sister, Sakura. She's always been a bit on the shy side.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Sakura Aizawa.
She says with a blush, looking bashful. Her refined features resemble Shogo-san's.
Sorry for springing this on you. My brother kept insisting. He said you're a really kind person.
Oh, no need to worry. I'm happy to meet you. It's my pleasure.
The truth is, my sister's always been a bit shy when it comes to romance. She's never had a boyfriend before.
I guess I've been giving my brother quite a bit of unnecessary worry. I'm sorry. I'm sure someone like me isn't your type, Sakuma-san.
That's not true at all. Actually, I'm not very forward when it comes to relationships either. I feel more comfortable with someone who isn't pushy. Since that experience with Manami, I couldn't bring myself to be proactive in relationships. I never wanted to go through that again.
You're a good guy, Tsubasa. I'm glad I introduced you to Sakura. I hope you'll keep getting to know each other.
Since Shogo-san is someone I can trust, I figured I could trust his family as well. So I exchanged contact information with her. After that, Sakura and I began exchanging a few messages every day. We soon discovered that we both shared a love for PC gaming, and that's when we really hit it off. On weekday evenings after work, we'd set a time to play together online, and it quickly became the highlight of my day.
I'm still new to this game, so please go easy on me.
No worries. I'll support you so you can have fun, Sakura-san. We're playing a competitive game while voice chatting, and it's quickly become my favorite time of day.
Why can't I win at that part? It's so frustrating.
You're just not used to the controls yet. Once you get the hang of it and stay calm, I'm sure you'll win.
I'm sorry, Tsubasa-san. I keep losing because I'm not good enough. I'll have to train harder.
Contrary to my initial impression of her as soft-spoken, Sakura turned out to be incredibly competitive. Every time she lost, she'd get frustrated, but I found that side of her pretty adorable.
Tsubasa-san, my rank went up! It's all thanks to you.
No, it's because you worked hard, Sakura-san. Congratulations. Is there any skin or item you want? I'll get you a gift to celebrate.
No. You don't need to get me anything. But actually...
Sakura seems to have thought of something, but hesitates, looking embarrassed. Sakura-san, what is it?
If you don't mind, would you like to go out for dinner sometime? Just the two of us?
We've been playing games online regularly, but the truth is, we had only met in person that one time when I was introduced to her. Honestly, I thought about asking her out for a meal several times, but could never take that first step. Of course! I should have been the one to ask. I'm really glad you invited me. I heard her let out a sigh of relief over the headset. She must have been nervous about asking me out. And so the day of our meal together arrived. Sakura-san seems really comfortable to be with. The whole incident with Manami still lingers in the back of my mind whenever I think of having a meal with someone.
I really enjoy spending time like this with you, Tsubasa-san. I feel so at ease and happy.
Sakura-san, yeah, I feel the same way. Let's do this again soon. I have to stop letting my past weigh me down. It's not fair to Sakura who looks at me so genuinely. We started going on more dates, with me actively inviting Sakura to meals and outings. One weekend, I went out for drinks with Shogo-san for the first time in a while.
It's been a while, Tsubasa-kun. Lately, you've been spending all your time with Sakura and ignoring my invites.
Haha, weren't you the one who's been too busy with work, Shogo-san?
Well, yeah. There's this employee at one of our branches who got in through connections, and they've been causing all kinds of problems. I mean, I'm stuck dealing with that, and to top it off, I've got some weird woman trying to flirt with me. It's exhausting, man.
Shogo-san looks genuinely worn out. He seems even more tired than usual.
How about you, Tsubasa-kun? Last time we spoke, you mentioned you were struggling with work. Has that improved?
He's referring to the time I casually vented about my situation during one of our meals. I guess he remembered. Haha, nothing's really changed. Even when I get good results, people still give me cold looks. It's tough. I've been questioning why I'm even pushing myself so hard. But when I think about the future, I know I want to aim higher.
Oh, you're so focused and dedicated. I really respect you for that, Tsubasa-kun. Actually, I have a proposal for you. Tsubasa-kun, how would you feel about joining my company?
Huh?
I've always admired you, Tsubasa. You're the first person I've wanted to become friends with outside of work, and the first person I trusted enough to introduce to my sister. And your work is outstanding. I was genuinely impressed when you made a proposal that even swayed our higher-ups, who have been reluctant to sign a contract with your company. I'd love to build the future of this company with you. Would you consider it?
Shogo-san's unexpected offer makes my heart race, and for the first time in a while, I feel like a new path has opened up for me.
Still, it seems like workplace drama exists no matter where you go, huh? To be honest, I'm engaged, but one of my female colleagues has been harassing my fiancé. Well, that's the situation. So, Tsubasa-kun, let's keep working hard for the woman we care about, alright?
Shogo's well-shaped face lights up with a grin, and understanding the meaning behind his words, I feel my face heat up. Yes, I'll work even harder.
So, how are things going with Sakura? Are you two getting along?
Well, I think she's a really wonderful woman.
Haha, I knew I could trust someone like you with my sister, Tsubasa-kun.
Apparently, Sakura had been betrayed by a friend during her school days, and that caused her to struggle with social relationships ever since. It's different, but in a way, we've both been hurt by betrayal. I want to protect her from now on. That's the resolve I silently made as I enjoyed the time spent with Shogo-san. 1 month later, I visited the branch office where Shogo-san works. It's my first time at this branch, even though they're a client from my previous job. As I approached the reception to request a meeting, I noticed Shogo-san chatting with the receptionist.
Oh, Tsubasa-kun, I've been waiting for you.
Sorry for the wait, Shogo-san.
What? No way. Why are you here?
The receptionist standing there was none other than my ex-girlfriend, Manami, who had cruelly dumped me. Futamata-san, it's been a while. I'm here today for a meeting with Aizawa-san. I didn't expect to run into her here, working as a receptionist, but it couldn't be helped. Inside, I didn't even want to speak to her, but as a professional, I had to respond politely. However, Manami, not recognizing the setting on her position, smirked and looked down on me.
You still look as dull as ever. I'm surprised someone like you is meeting with Aizawa-san.
Tsubasa-kun, you know her? I didn't expect you to be acquainted with someone like this.
Honestly, I don't even want to admit I know her. Sensing something from my reaction, Shogo-san gave me an apologetic look.
Are you here for work? No company would do business with someone like you.
Watch your mouth. How could you speak like that to a guest from outside?
Oh, it's fine, Aizawa-san. Actually, I used to date him, but it was never serious, of course. Anyway, Aizawa-san, why don't we go out for dinner sometime?
Even though Shogo-san was visibly angry, Manami shamelessly continued to flirt with him. Then suddenly...
Wait a minute, is that you, Sakuma? You didn't come here for Manami, did you? Go home, loser.
The one who appeared was none other than Karma Uwaki, the man who had used Manami to deceive me.
I've seen you around a few times. I don't know who you are, but stay away from my woman.
Had he not seen Manami throwing herself at me? Uwaki even directed a glare at Shogo, trying to intimidate him.
It seems this branch office is lacking in employee education. I didn't expect it to be this bad.
You don't know who I am? I'm the nephew of the senior executive. A lowly employee like you shouldn't be defying me. So why don't you back off?
It became clear to me that the problematic employee Shogo-san had mentioned recently was Uwaki.
Do you even realize how many people have been troubled by your lazy, entitled work attitude?
What? Who do you think you are? Why are you saying this to me?
I'm from headquarters. Your conduct has caused more than enough problems, and it's no longer being tolerated.
No way. Uncle's always bailed me out.
Even your uncle, Executive Uwaki, is about to face responsibility for this. You've been a disgrace, and he can't cover for you anymore.
No.
This is Sakuma-san, and he'll be joining our company.
What?
Yes, I'm officially joining this company. Today was my visit to introduce myself to the branch.
Huh. I can't believe they hire someone so incompetent. What is HQ even thinking? I'll get Uncle to cancel your hire. I'm sure Uncle will be thrilled to take credit for fixing this mess.
You still don't get it, do you?
Huh?
It seemed Uwaki had finally triggered Shogo's fury. Even someone as arrogant as Uwaki flinched for a moment.
He's an outstanding individual. I brought in myself. We need him to replace someone. Don't you think it's time you realize who the incompetent one is here?
What? Replace me?
Sakuma-kun will be assigned to a higher position than either of you here at the branch. We need to rebuild this office, thanks to a spoiled, incompetent nephew who's been leeching off his uncle. And such an uncle who let you do all that doesn't have much say anymore.
No, this can't be happening. I'm being replaced, and he's getting a better deal. This can't be real.
Uwaki collapsed, mumbling in disbelief. Uwaki, too bad. I've taken your place.
You!
Don't blame me. This is the consequence of your dishonesty toward others. I smiled as I said it, feeling a sense of closure for the long years I'd suffered because of him.
Sorry about that, Tsubasa-kun. I didn't mean to drag you into such a mess.
After finishing my introduction at the branch office, Shogo and I left the building, the sun already setting. No, honestly, it felt pretty good. I'm glad it happened.
Haha, I didn't know you had such a bold personality, Tsubasa-kun. I like you even more now. The way you looked down at him and put him in his place, I almost fell for you.
Shogo-san?
Now then, let's go celebrate your new job over dinner. Just the two of us will be nice.
As Shogo-san made a teasing comment with a charming smile, right then,
Tsubasa, wait!
it was Manami chasing after us. Just as I expected, I sighed.
Hey, Tsubasa!
Sorry, but I have no intention of getting back together with you. Just the thought makes my skin crawl. Before she could say anything, I cut her off. I didn't need this situation in my life. You were hitting on Shogo-san earlier, even though you have a boyfriend, weren't you? You were perfectly fine cheating and two-timing back in school too. Sorry, but I'm not interested in someone as cheap as you.
Don't make things up. No, Shogo-san. I was being stalked by these two. I was actually in trouble.
When I pointed out her infidelity, Manami immediately changed targets and started sweet-talking Shogo, but...
Yeah!
As Manami reached out to cling to him, she almost stumbled. Just before she could grab him, Shogo stepped aside.
Don't touch me. My fiancée works at this branch too. She's the same employee you've been mocking all this time. I've heard everything from the other employees. You've been flirting with several male coworkers and bullying the female staff, haven't you?
I don't know anything about that.
There have been multiple complaints about you. Some people even recorded their conversations with you. My fiancée is one of them. You've really hurt her, haven't you?
That's not...
I'm making this crystal clear. I only spoke to you because it was necessary for work. But frankly, it's been a huge inconvenience, and I don't want to talk to you outside of work again.
You're horrible, Aizawa-san! How could you say that to me? She flirts with people and then throws a fit when things don't go her way? How embarrassing. Wasn't she dating Uwaka-san? She always boasted about how her boyfriend was the nephew of a senior executive.
It was after work hours, but since we were still near the company building, plenty of coworkers had seen everything. Finally realizing the situation she was in, Manami turned bright red and looked down.
You'll be dealt with by the company too. You should go home for today. Why were people like them even hired in the first place? I'll have to report all this to my father. I should have revealed my position earlier, but I didn't want to make things worse. Sorry for putting you through that.
No, if you told them you were the president's son, things would have gotten even messier. As it turns out, Shogo-san is the son of the company's president. He kept it a secret to avoid favoritism. He went through the same hiring process as everyone else, taking the exams and interviews like a regular employee. Now his abilities are recognized, and he reports on and works to improve conditions within the company. After that, I joined the branch office as planned, working in an environment where my efforts were appreciated. Apparently, after I left, my former company's sales dropped significantly, and there are rumors that it's on the verge of collapse.
Since Sakuma-kun left, we're in a terrible situation. You guys need to work harder. Don't come back until you land a contract.
Hi. If only we had respected Sakuma-san more.
As for Manami, she was transferred as punishment for bullying others. She tried to rely on Iwaki for help again, but even he rejected her this time.
Get lost. I'm not interested in a woman like you.
That's my line. You useless, good-for-nothing leech.
Unable to bear the situation, she resigned before her transfer went through. And just as expected, we ran into Manami during another date with Sakura. Naturally, she tried to approach me again, but...
Sakura-san, it's okay, calm down.
Recognizing Manami as a threat trying to take me away, Sakura's anger caused her to snap. On the other hand, Iwaki, who had only gotten into the company through connections, was transferred to a remote location. But later, due to his incompetence, he caused significant financial losses for the company and was fired.
How? How did it come to this?
His uncle, the executive director, was also demoted and transferred to a branch office in a rural area. Iwaki, having enraged his uncle, was completely abandoned by his family, with no one left to help him. To top it off, he was conned by a woman who turned out to be a serial marriage scammer, leaving his heart hollow. And as for me, when I was mentally and physically drained from my previous job, Sakura's presence was truly healing for me. So, I realized I want to be with you more. Will you be my girlfriend? While celebrating my job change, I confessed to Sakura over dinner.
Of course. I look forward to being with you from now on.
And so, we started dating and eventually moved in together. Now, Shogo's big wedding day has finally arrived. Shogo-san looks so happy. Someday, I hope Sakura and I can.
Wait, was that a proposal?
Once you've been betrayed, it's hard to trust others again. But people like Shogo and Sakura saved me. Someone trustworthy will appear someday. In this era where life expectancy can reach 100 years, isn't it okay to hold on to that hope?